Hello, what's up, dude? So we got a brand new video today. Very early in the morning. It's currently 3:45. I've been grinding the OU ladder. I was wanting to hit 1500 so bad, and we finally did with this hideous sweaty team. And I was originally going to record it, but I thought that might have jinxed it, so I got the replay. It's a pretty good replay. There's some salt in it too, so hopefully you guys stick around for that. It's not too far into the battle, but you'll see it. So yeah, I just want to go over this battle because I thought it was really interesting. It was actually a great battle to do this with, because as you can see from my opponent's team, it has some really interesting components with the Brimsnarl and a Beware. And Volcanion is kind of standard, but Swampert's really cool. It's not unusual, but it's it's a cool Monacy. So, and I did get my avatar, so we got that Gen 1 Misty. But yeah, I'll show you guys a team here. Hold up, which tab am I? There we go. Okay, so this is a team. This is a 2.0 version of Tweet Bitch. Which is the Cobelian team that I just shot a video of. You can actually see I didn't bother changing the background yet. So this is a team in question. I had Choice Band Tyranitar. I love Cobelian, but it was doing good, but the team was super weak to Taboo Lele spam, and that's why I decided Tyranitar was a much needed addition to the team. It's very bulky, so it can take Moonblast. It can stomach Moonblast too. It has Heavy Slam as well. It's Ice Punch for the Lando-t, which was also an annoying Pokemon. I could easily play around Lando-t, but it was a really annoying Pokemon to take it out. So Ice Punch gives me an avenue to just, shoot that thing to the Shadow Realm. In Blissey, it's actually a little bit different set. It has Aromatherapy instead of Toxic, and my Toxapex has Toxic instead of Toxic Spikes. So I made Blissey a little more passive, and I made Toxapex a little less passive, and I'll explain those changes a little bit more too, why I did that. Landorus, I actually changed the EV spread a little bit, so now it has only 200 in HP, and it has a little bit more in attack. I was facing a lot of bulky Bisharps, so I decided to give it a little more attacking power. I don't think I ever faced a bulky Bisharp after I changed the spread, but I thought I would do it anyway. And the leftovers number is, and this is the leftovers number. The actual leftovers number is 196, but you should do +1 because it minimizes chip damage from things like hail. So that's why I did that. And then we got Tornadus-t, exact same Tornadus-t. Actually, this one is a regenerator number now instead of the full 252, and it has a little bit more special attack. I also gave it a little bit more speed. Actually, the special attack is about the same, I think. I gave it a little more speed because I ran into that same guy who's running the Landorus not Landorus Therian, but the Landorus Incarnate, and it has a speed set of 353. So this allows Tornadus-t to get off the U-turn first, which is amazing. That's a pretty uncommon speed tier to really be shooting for though, but I thought it was important because I did fight it a couple times. So I was like, this HP, I can get it to a nice even regenerator number, and the speed stack can go up too at the same time. So, and then Clefable's the last addition. So, and this is just full support. I mean, Moonblast of course too, for just so it's not completely passive. But Wish, Protect, and Teleport, I needed something to keep Tyranitar and Landorus in the game, and I was like, Clefable is the mon for this, man. We actually got it on an even 16 number because it has Magic Guard, so it's not taking passive damage at all. So this is always the best number for leftovers for it. And then we got, you can run minus speed instead of minus attack. I just do minus attack because the speed can be useful occasionally. And not super useful, but I mean, sometimes you prefer to get the slower teleport off, so that's also why you could run minus speed. But personally, I prefer to keep the speed stat at 156 because it does allow you to outspeed something. So then we got Wish, Protect, and Teleport, and this allows Landorus and Tyranitar to stay in the game so much longer. And Magic Art Clefable is just so good, honestly, in general. So yeah, that's the in-depth team breakdown. And we'll just get into the battle here. So you guys already saw the team. We'll just go ahead and start the battle. I know it's super late. It's 3:45 currently, but I wanted to do it while I was still in my mind. And actually, we're gonna go slow here. So as you can see, he got up rocks. He's actually physical swamp hurt, so I was able to get the scald off. No burn, unfortunately. So I'm gonna slow this down even more. So he brings in Volcanion here, and I just U-turn on that to get out of there. Blissey fully walls Volcanion. And after the steam eruption, I'm like, that's definitely Specs Volcanion. So he brings in Beware, which I kind of figured, which is why I soft boiled here instead of teleporting so I could live. And he makes a really weird double here. And I actually decided, sorry, I'm going to pause it because I need to catch up. I decided to bring Clefable back out because Volcanions do run Sludge Wave almost every time. But anyway, so he steam eruptions again. And I'm like, yeah, this thing's Specs. So I don't remember what I do here. I do soft boiled again. Okay. And then Beware goes for Earthquake. I think he was expecting me to switch on the Pex, but here I'm just going to switch into Landorus because I'm pretty sure I wall Beware. And it turns out I get the defog, so get rid of the rocks, thankfully. I do stomach and Ice Punch, so I don't actually wall the Beware. So I'm like, oh shoot, I need to get Blissey in a position to Aromatherapy. And that's exactly why we have Aromatherapy on the Blissey now. Because it's just so useful having not only a healer for the team, but also a status conditioner healer for the team. It's just like, it's Clefable Blissey is such a good core, and then the Regenerator core, Toxapex and Tornadus is so good too. So yeah, I decided to actually risk eating a Sludge Wave here because he just kept going for Steam Eruptions, and I do stomach Steam Eruption, luckily, but not with much HP, so I decided to protect here with the Wish, and I get back up to almost where I was. And then Blissey comes back out, and obviously we can take three of these, yeah. So I can come in, I can soft boil it up right now, and now I'm in a position where I'm not scared of Beware. I don't think it's going to kill me considering how little damage it did to Lando, and I was right, Drain Punches, and I'm able to get Lando-t thawed out. So he goes back into Volcanion again, and I hard switch into Tornadus here because I figured he might have just gone for Drain Punch, but either way, I had to get back out. Toxapex comes in, and Steam Eruption misses. Now, here's the fun part. Here's the salt. So he's like, bruh, please. You're so bad. And I was like, I know I'm a bad player, but I've been playing this game pretty good. So I'm like, I dodged one move because, as you guys can see, I just dodged a Steam Eruption. And he's like, you haven't been burnt once, LOL. Which, okay, this is a really dumb argument because my Clefable, if it gets burned, it doesn't matter. Not only because of Magic Guard, but also it doesn't have any physical moves. And also, Blissey was going to get it Aromatherapy anyway with the Landorus. The Landorus that just got frozen. So I don't see his argument there. And then Blissey, if it got burned, yeah, sure, that negates one round of leftover recovery, but it didn't matter because I was stomaching it so well anyway. I was always soft boiling. And the chance of him missing a Steam Eruption is greater than him critting it. So it's really a stupid argument. But he's like, I don't care if Blissey died, you're screwed. And I was like, okay, good luck, have fun. Because I didn't even know what to say at this point. So yeah, sorry, I just moved the screen. But anyway, so here's the funny thing, right? He Steam Eruptions again, 37%. 37. I'm almost regenerating this much every turn. It doesn't matter at all. It doesn't matter. So I just knock off his choice specs, get those things out of there, and then I'm like, oh, wow, it didn't matter. Giving him the old Weedle Twineedle BM. I love Weedle Twineedle. But yeah, so yeah, I knocked off Volcanion's choice specs. I'm like, Blissey can actually now come in and soft boil it up because the Steam Eruption is just not going to do enough damage. And if he Earth Powers there, he's mega screwed, right? So he goes for Scorching Stance, not Earth Power, Scorching Stance. Maybe this thing doesn't get Earth Power, but I swore it did. But anyway, yeah, Scorching Stance is going to just do no damage here. Leftovers basically recovers it back up. Beware comes back out. I have a full Blissey, and now look at my team right now. Tyranisaur's at 100%. Blissey's at 95, Toxapex's at 39, which when it comes back out, it'll be at 65, I think, or 75. Math is hard. Clefable's at 78%, Tornadus is 100, Landorus is at 50, and it's at turn 21. Like, I mean, yeah, none of his Pokemon are really damaged either, to be honest, but like, for how much damage he's outputted, it's made like, it hasn't made a dent in me, which is just like, I just want to point that out, so we'll just continue. Sorry, I know I keep pausing it, and sorry for keep apologizing. You got a really high roll with that Drain Punch, by the way, sorry. Okay, teleport into Toxapex, because I know Toxapex walls it. Earthquake, doesn't matter, I'm going to Scald, I'm going to fish for another burn chance, and I actually do get it, and I'm like, I feel like my opponent is going to say something here, and I actually don't remember. Yeah, he did. He's like, yep, classic. I'm like, I was like, sorry, man. I was like, yeah. And I don't really need to apologize for that, right? I used Scald twice. I mean, the chance of me getting one Scald to burn is like, what, two, 1 in 3 chances. The chances of one of them burning, I mean, it's 2 and 3, right? I mean, so, I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess he has used like 7 steam eruptions and didn't get a single burn, so kind of feels bad, but also his burns were not going to matter at all, and that burn kind of mattered a lot, so I get why he's frustrated, but yeah, I was like, I knew he's going to say something. So anyway, he doubles into Grimmsnarl for some reason. I have no clue why. I was going for knockoff into the Slow King, because like, I want to get rid of its item, but yeah, yeah, I was like, okay, sure, just do that. And now I was going to Toxic it, but that didn't work. So I'm just like, okay, I'll knock it off now. And it turns out it's Assault Vest Slowking. He goes into Zapdos, and I'm like, I need to get protected from Future Sight. He goes into Zapdos like an idiot, honestly. And then he just Volt Switches, and I'm like, yeah, Blissey's just going to eat this Future Sight for free, right? Future Sight's going to do maybe 10%. Did 19, wow. Okay, sorry. Grimmsnarl bulks up here. I'm like, I can probably tank it, but Tyranitar comes out, and this is where the fun begins, because T-Tar is just going to get a Spirit Break. Look at me eat that Spirit Break up, and I get a Heavy Slam into Grimmsnarl, and this is exactly why we're running Heavy Slam on this T-Tar, is for the Fairy types like not like Grimmsnarl, but for the Fairy types, and look at that damage, 63%. Stone Edge would have done more damage, but I'm not even running Stone Edge on this thing, so yeah. Anyway, so he takes a little bit of chip, and I switch out because I'm like, I don't want to die. So he Spirit Breaks again, which makes sense. He takes some more sand chip damage, I get some leftover recovery, and then I just protect here because I'm like, I'm not going to be able to survive 2 of these. So now, as long as he gets another like roll like he did last time, I'll survive, and I survive on 8%. And I wish up, and now I get, leftover recovery. I get the protect off. He bulks up again, which was a really smart play. Not that it matters here, because Spirit Break is not going to come close to killing me, and the Moonblast will revenge kill it. Goodbye, Grimmsnarl. Clefable's in a kind of a tight position here, but I decided to go for the protect again and eat Earthquakes. And now I'm gonna wish up here. Oh, I don't wish up, sorry. That's spoilers. He goes for another Earthquake. Tornadus obviously not affected. I knew he was gonna go for rocks here, and sure enough, he pulls out his cock. Hurricane misses. No surprise there, but that's okay. It doesn't matter, to be honest. And I do risk the static chance here because Blissey's so healthy, like it doesn't matter. He does go for a Volt Switch here into Swampert again. And I don't remember what I did next. He does pull his cock out successfully this time. Blissey's at full HP though. He does get the Earthquake off. Clefable comes in. Magic Guard, no rock damage. I have 30% left. I'm gonna go for a Wish here, and I'm like, I know I can stomach an attack. And thank God Clefable is such a good Pokemon. I teleport out. T-Tar gonna get back all of his health, or not all of it, but he's gonna get a good chunk of it back. Look at that. Yum. So he brings in Swampert. I go for the Crunch. Okay, notice this roll. 55%. He gets leftovers. He's at 51% now. Tyranitar speed. Okay, here, I'll just like play it out. I Crunch again, and I kill. Now, something important to note before you see the end of this is that Tyranitar's speed tier is 61. I have 0 speed on this, invested on this thing. Swampert's speed tier is 60. So he must have had either 4 EVs in it or 0. And then here's he go. He forfeits. He's like, dude, man, it's so bad. And I'm like, that was a bad play for Lion. I'm not gonna lie, because like it was a pretty bad play, but it worked out, you know. I mean, this is full defensive Tyranitar, so it's not like it would have taken a ton from flip turn, but I digress. But you can see down here, 1504. We are on the ladder, boys. we're in the big boy leagues now. Before I throw it all away with a new garbage team. Just kidding. But anyway, so yeah, that's the game. Got some salt from Tibbsborough, which I think is pretty funny. And yeah, he left before he could say anything back, unfortunately. But yeah, I thought that was a really good replay. I technically did 6-0 him. Clefable was on the brink of death, but as for the rest of the team, I mean, we were pretty healthy. Nothing was chipped too severely. Clefable's basically dead, but yeah, I mean, he realized at this point that nothing on his team was really going to do anything. I mean, he goes into Volcanion, I go into Blissey. He goes into Zapdos, I go into Blissey. He goes into Beware. I actually don't really have anything. I guess Lander is, and and if he goes into Slowking, I just click Crunch. So, I mean, yeah. I knew that was a horrible play from my end, but I just got lucky that he didn't have any speed investment, because if he did, he would have outsped me and done a decent chunk of my G-Dar. But in the end, it didn't matter, and we got that easy dub. Not easy, but yeah, that's the video. So final analysis, now that I'm at 1500, I hope... Honestly, looking back at my old teams, I realized like how bad they were, low-key. Like, I had some really good concepts, and the feature mons I used were usually pretty good, actually. But the mons I built them around were always terrible. That was the issue. So, like the Primarina, I used the Primarina as part of my climb, and the Primarina itself was actually a really good set. Even though it's kind of an off-meta weird set, but it was actually a really good set. But the rest of the team that was built around it was just like garbage. I'm gonna be honest, it was garbage. So I feel like I've gotten better at building a support / defensive core, and this team is, this team's shamelessly completely OU. I don't have any unique mod on this team. I wouldn't even count T-Tar because this is a pretty standard set. So this is a team actually where I didn't really have a featured mod. I just kind of built the team around what I thought I needed, and I hope this will not continue. My teams in the future will be like, they'll be what they've always been, which is just a featured mod. But reaching 1500 was a huge milestone for me, and I'm really glad I could hit it. Yeah, that's about all I have to say. So. Thank you guys for watching. I don't say this enough, but well, I kind of do. But thank you guys for watching my content. It's really cool, like seeing my videos get views. To be honest, because I know long videos are like kind of intimidating to click on sometimes. So I appreciate all the views I get for that. And I hope I can get into more edited content later down the road. School's just been super hectic and busy. I mean, I'm up at 4 a.m. right now recording this, if that says anything. Procrastinating another paper. So, yeah. So, thank you guys for watching. If you guys did like it, feel free to drop a like. If not, though, that's totally cool. I just hope I keep seeing y'all around. And, yeah, that's all I gotta say. Tibbsborough, you need to lay off the salt, brother. Get some sugar in your life. That was super corny. Sorry, it's 4 a.m. I need to stop using that excuse, but I'm gonna keep doing it anyway. So, okay. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.